back here talking about Moodle. I'd like to talk about assigning roles and what that refers to. So by default, all the students that are registered for your course through CyberBear are going to show up in your course as already students. But there is a time sometimes when you'd like to add a guest, someone who maybe isn't registered for the course but you'd like to give them access to look at what it might be like to see an online class or something like that. So I want to talk about assigning roles. So in the administration block, third option down, we've got assign roles. So if we go ahead and click that, I can see that there are 5 people that have teacher access to this section. There are 2 non-editing teachers. There are 30 students and 0 guests. So if I wanted to add a guest, I would click on that word, which brings me to a searchable database of all the people at UM who have UM email addresses. So I'm going to just search by a keyword by the last name of the person I'd like to make a guest. Okay, this is the person that I'm looking for. I'm going to use this account here and go ahead and select the person, then you have to click Add. And now you'll notice I have one existing guest here in this box, but then I have to click Assign Roles at the bottom to save what I've done. Now you'll notice at the bottom I have one guest, this is who it is, and I'm going to go ahead and just go to the main page of my course. Now there's one more thing I have to do to allow someone in as a guest. I have to go to the Settings area under Administration, right above the words Assign Roles, and click on Settings. And then I'm going to scroll down a little bit here until I get to Availability. And this is also the same place where I would make the course available to students after I'd worked on it. But below that I have the word Guest Access. And right now I have someone who's a guest, but they don't actually have access yet until I switch this from Do Not Allow Guests In to Allow Guests Who Have the Key, or Allow Guests Without the Key. So I'm going to choose the top one here below Do Not Allow Guests. Allow Guests Without the Key. Go ahead and click Save. So now when Robert signs in, he will be able to see my course in his UM Online area and visit my course as a guest. So that's how you add a guest to your course. In general, they're not going to be able to be doing a lot of the activities, but they will be able to view the material. Another thing you might want to do is under Assign Roles, just be aware that this is also where you add students, non-editing teachers, and teachers. So as you can see, a teacher can do anything. There will be multiple teachers in the course, and they have full administrative access. A non-editing teacher can get in and make a few changes, but they can't alter the way activities are set up. Students are, obviously students, so they're not going to have access to change anything in the shell, but they are able to take the class. And like I said, most of those students are going to be added in there for you automatically. There may be a time when a student signs up late in the semester and you have to add them manually into Moodle. And again, you would do that by clicking on Student and adding them in the same way that I just showed you how to add a guest. So that's how you assign roles in your Moodle shell.